Hi there and welcome back to a new video, and welcome back to the very start of my December journaling. I'm very excited to share this with you today. You may have seen the video that I shared with you last month, and that was creating this little December journal. And I shared a little bit as well about the feelings behind it and how I'm going to be working in this. So we're going to talk about that more today. And I'm also going to be doing my very first pages in here, so I'm very excited to share this with you. So I've got this little journal here which I'm going to be using this month. I'm very excited. I will kind of like chat a little bit about the process and the thought and all that behind it. Just going to open this up and let's get this journal started. I've just printed off some photos on my little selfie printer. The very first one I am going to do is a photo of us, and the first Christmassy thing that we did was going to a garden centre nearby. So I am going to start off with this photo. Something that I quite like to do, and actually I think I might start with this, is actually talk about, I might do it on this side, talk a little bit about the plans that we've got for this year, Christmas and all that kind of thing. I am going to just back this onto a little bit of white. I am doing some daily prompts and challenges over for my Patreons. I'll leave a link to Patreon down below, and there'll be extra videos with me talking about my December journal and all that kind of thing. So I'll leave that link. We've also got a Zoom coming up tomorrow. We do 2 Zooms a month, so you can get to craft with myself and other creative people, which is always fun. So I'm thinking let's pop this on here. And I'm just going through my little box. I did a little Christmassy craft box. So you've got like all the bits and pieces to actually make this kit. But you can just use it for other things as well. I'm just going through it. What do I fancy? I think I'm actually just going to pop a little bit of journal paper underneath. So I've got a little space for some journaling. Let's pop that there, and we'll pop this on top. So this was the photo taken at the garden centre that evening. We kick-started Christmas off really early for us anyway in this house. We don't usually do it quite so early. I like that. I'll tell you what I have got in here, which I am after. Some stickers which I've already been using. Let's use this one here, countdown. Because this was like the start of our countdown, and I'm going to talk about it here. Let's add a little bit of holly on there. I love doing all this kind of thing. I just think it's so much fun, and I'm just going to I think it's quite nice to do like the first page of what we're hoping for to achieve, not achieve, that's the wrong word, but what we're hoping to do in December. So first page done. I'm keeping them very simple. I find that if I overcomplicate anything, it doesn't get done. I don't want to start the journal really busy, loads of details, and then it kind of trickle off, because it will look like that I've lost interest or ran out of time. So I find that the more simple I keep it, the more chance there is in me keeping the journal up and actually finishing it, because I always plan to finish this by the end of January. So I have got some beautiful photos from our bedroom, which I love. I cannot get enough of this view from our bedroom. I love it so much. I think I might just do, because I wanted to do about the garden centre, so I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to do this as a little flip. I think that will look quite cute. So let's pop this on here. And we'll stick that down. The other thing I try to do, I don't like a huge December journal, because again it just adds that pressure of having to do it, having to keep it up. So I would much rather have fewer pages and do things like what I'm doing now, adding like little flips and almost like increasing my space in the journal. I would much rather do that, because I've just got so many years of experience of not finishing journals, starting way too grand and just making the expectations far too high, and it just sets me up for failure, and I hate that feeling. I've stuck that on. No, I haven't. I thought I'd stuck that paper on upside down. That is fine, so we can do that there. I quite like that idea. Let's grab one of these stickers from the kit, and we will do that there as well, and then that gives me space to tell my story about going to the garden centre, which I will do here. Don't know if you can see this very well, but the kit actually comes with, I'm just looking for it here, where is it, a stencil. Comes with a starry stencil, and I've actually done that, so it's very faint in the background there. I've got my little flip there with the photos, so I am going to add some tape. Something else I don't do, I don't treat this as a December daily. Again, I just can't keep up with it. I've just got so many years of unfinished journals that this just really doesn't work for me. So I think over the years I've realized where I go wrong, and I've made it right and found a way that actually works for me. So I think that's a really good tip, is if you can find something that works for you, do it. Let's just pop some tape on there, because I think that's half the battle of doing these, is just finding a way that works for you. Daily does not work for me. In detailed also does not work for me. Let's find some washi tape. We'll add though that it's taken many years to actually find out what does work for me, and that is simple, stress-free, no rules, and just do what makes me happy, little and often. I find I can never find the end of my washi tape. There we go. Right, something else that I find works for me, although like here I'm doing like writing about the start, I've got about the garden centre village visit. I do also do a lot of grouping together, so I might do a food page, there will be a movies page as well. So I do that a lot, rather than again just doing day by day. I will do a bakes day, things that I love baking, and have a few photos, might include a recipe, but I tend to group things together, so I don't do it in date order, and I do it that way. Again, I just find that just really helps me keep on top of things and just makes it feel stress-free. It's supposed to be something that's fun, isn't it? It's not supposed to be something that gives you stress. That didn't work so well. Oh, that's because that's sticky there. Right, I might need to. Let's try that again. Right, let's see if I can stick it on the double-sided sticky tape this time. That's better. That's the only thing sometimes when you're talking and doing this at the same time. You don't always get things right. But I would love to hear from you. Please leave me a message in the comments. Tell me what you're up to. Are you documenting December? Are you working in a journal? What are you actually doing this year to tell your stories? I feel like we need a little clip or something, don't we? Let's see what I can find. Another thing I do have, I have my box of Christmas scraps, my December box, and this sits by my desk every single year now, and it's just a good go-to. So I've got like scraps of ribbon. We're going to use a piece of that today, and it's just really nice having these scraps. And then when I've finished with all my kit bits from this year, these will go into the box as well. It's just really handy. Look, it was a gift box that somebody gave me with a gift in, and I've kept it, and all my December bits and pieces stay together now. Right, let's staple, I think, that together on there. I think that will look really cute. Let's see if I can do that. I do like little bits of ribbon. Oh, that didn't work so well. Let's try that again. But yeah, I really recommend keeping all your bits and pieces together, because we're all busy this time of year. So if you can just grab for a box or a basket, and it's got everything that you need, it will really help you keep on top of your journal this year. I'm lucky. I realised the trees were the wrong way round. That's better. And I feel like this needs a little bit of decoration, but I don't quite know what. Let's go into my scraps box. I think I might do that top and bottom actually. That is quite cute. Let's do that. It's amazing what you can do with a few little scraps. I did a whole video the other day of talking about organising my scraps actually. I will leave that link for you as well. Let's tear this one because that's torn. So let's tear the edge of that. Yeah, so, and this was one of the scraps that I found that I was going through, so I'll leave a link to that video if you want to go and check that out. This goes through the holes in the book. I am well aware of that, so I have got my hole punch to hand. I figured I'd probably end up needing that. So let's just go through those again. We have got our first page completed. That was super easy. Let's put this through, and let's have a little look at what we've done already. There, cool. I am pleased with that. Nice and simple. Let's move on. I'm going to keep it nice and loose and then move on to this next one. I want to do about getting our Christmas tree. So we have got, oh, we've got a fair few photos here, which is good because I've got a double page. So I've got a couple of cocktail photos here as well ready, but we're not doing those yet. Let's cut these. I haven't decided how I am telling the story of the tree yet. So we have got quite a few photos. I wonder if I should do a little envelope. That might actually be better because we've got quite a few photos here. I think I might do that. This one as well. Let me know if you've got your tree. Has it gone up yet? We went to a little farm in Somerset for ours, and we are very pleased. It might actually be one of the best trees we've ever had. I've got a video coming up on my vlogging channel on Friday actually of us getting the tree and decorating it, if you're interested in that. So we kind of need to put them in order. Arriving at the farm, got the tree, and then doing the tree and decorating. So I'm thinking a little glassine envelope might be a nice idea. Let's see what I've got. Good old glassine envelope. I love these because they're clear so you can see through them. I think we're going to make this one a little bit smaller. As much as I usually love a journal with loads and loads of bits and pieces sticking out over it, this is not one of those journals because it needs to fit inside the little pocket. So we're going to have to be reserved with this one. Right, let's pop this. I think we're on the last bits of this glue stick. Pop that in there. And I'm wondering if a tag would be... I've just stuck that on the wrong way. I can't believe that. This will be interesting. Right, let's try this again. This is going to be a messy one now. Oh. Right, that's going to be far too big. I need to stick something on there now because I have... Oh, I can't believe I've done that. It's really sticky. I'm really annoyed with myself. I think I might need to just go in my scraps. How sticky is that? It's quite sticky. Right, I just don't want the pages ending up sticking together. But I still want to see through that there's photos in there. So doily to the rescue. That's something I always say about my videos. If I make a mistake, I will always show it and show how I've rectified it. Sometimes things are a happy mistake. Right, which photo? I think it needs to be this one on the front. It's actually going to be cute. Right, let's put that one on the front. And I should have a sticker with Christmas tree in here somewhere as well. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Where is that? No, I haven't. I'm going to have this on there instead. There. I've got glue on this photo now. I've got glue everywhere. We have got the tree, and I am going to pop those together. And I'm wondering if I have got a little tag I could use. That's not going to be large enough. Or, yes, let's do that. We're going to pop this on here. Let's use this here. So I just want to use the top part of the tag. So even though the photo is larger than the tag, we can use that. And on the back, this photo is slightly smaller, so this actually works out quite well. So you'd think with these photos, wouldn't you, that they would print off equal sizes, but the top ones seem to be larger. I didn't realise that until today. Right, so we have this like that, and then we've got a little space at the end which would work for washi, or actually I've also got some other box stickers from the kit as well. Let's do these. There is one with a Christmas tree. Perfect. That looks cute. And then I have still got some of the ribbon left as well. So, because like I said, we don't want to make things too bulky. I think I might even... Will this work? Yes, it will. If you can use coloured staples, even better. That actually works out really cute. So I'm carrying on with this. The next day I ended up going to make dinner. So I didn't get it done. But I want to get the tree done today. So journaling makes sense that side. And then we've got these as well. I'm wondering... do I do them as a flip? Or I could actually have them as a flip that side, couldn't I? That, do like a before and after. Although I love the tree and I'd quite like to have that on display. Let me have a little think about this one. I've had another idea. I've gone through my little box of goodies. I've got an envelope. Always keep your envelopes, especially if they haven't been sealed. Look, that looks like a posh one. I am going to pop this as a flip on here. That's what I think we are going to do. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm going to do the pretty tree on the outside. This I will keep because that we can use on something else. Now I am going to do this one as a flip, just like I did before. I will end up putting some washi down there. I obviously don't want the extra bits out, so we're going to trim those off to tidy it up like that. And then we've got a flip like that. Let me just pop that on there so you can see that properly. That works out well, doesn't it? I like that. Not quite equal, but it doesn't matter because, as we all know, it's only paper, so it's not the end of the world. And then we will do the before on that side. Well, actually, I'm going to pop it on there. And this one will be on that side. Or, actually, I tell you what will make more sense. Let's pop this on here. I think I might have to go and get a new glue stick in a moment. So if I pop that on like that, and then I will do that on that side actually. I think that will make more sense, won't it? And then we can put the corners together so it looks tidy both sides. I like that. There. That is cute. I will pop some washi tape on just to make it look even cuter. I'm going to do that on both sides. I need to find some. I do quite like that red one that I was using actually. I think I might just go with this one. It's a nice one, and although it's more Valentine's-y, the red hearts go as well, don't they? Like I said, this is the following day. I have shared, it's actually the same day that this is going up as well, the video. I shared some prompts. Oh, I've done that really badly. I will though keep that because that will be handy. I've just literally got a tiny little bit there. Oh, now I've got to find the end of the washi tape again. I shared some prompts. I used to do December journal prompts each day, and then I did them every few days. Now, I think I started it last year. I'm just doing the prompts all in one go, because I feel everyone kind of works differently in December. We got our tree up a week ago. We got ours up in November. Some people though won't be getting their trees up until mid-December, if not later. So I kind of want as much flexibility with the prompts. So I think I've got the tree prompt to document about your tree sort of like around the 11th, I think. But I want people to be able to pick and choose what they're doing. So that's why I now just do them at the start of the month, and you can pick and choose. So if you want to do one of the prompts from the end of the month at the beginning or whatever, and there's challenges as well, so you can swap and change. I'm all about flexibility and making it as easy as possible. So I feel that for you just gives you so much more choice. I like this. Oh, I've stuck it to the... Oh, what have I done? I don't know. I really don't know. Has this even worked? Right, that needs to fold over. Yes, that has worked. Yeah, I think that's worked, hasn't it? I'm just a little bit confused now. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So I've got a place for my journaling. I've got this here. So I want to journal about our Christmas tree. And I want to do some decorating as well. I think that would be quite cute. One of the prompts is actually for doodling, so maybe we should do a little bit of doodling on this page. Let's get the pencils out. Let's do a half tree on here. I love these. Are such easy trees to do. And I love painting them as well. So you just like draw a half a tree. You can't really see that on there, can you? Let's do that. And I'm going to colour that in. I did think about using my watercolours actually, but I want to get this done. I don't want to have to wait for them to dry because I want this to get done now. So we're just going to do like a scribbly design. Oh, it's the ribbon on there. I wondered what that was. It was turning into a bit of a rubbing then. I like this. It is such a fun way to do a tree like that. And then I'm going to do my journaling sideways again. There we go. I'm really pleased with this one. So we've got the tree, buying the tree there, and then we've got it the before and after as well. I think I'm just going to go around with my pen. We're going to do a little dotted line. I feel like this one needs something here as well. I'm going to do a little bit, I think, of journaling as well. There, I like that a lot. The other page that I wanted to do was my movies page as well, so I'm also going to go on to that. That one isn't in order, that one's a little bit back. I've done this one already as a flip when I made, because I knew it was going to need more space. And let me grab my phone. I haven't been making a list of all of them, but let's see, that's my shopping list. That's my food list. Where are Christmas movies? I've been making a list on my phone. I need to go back over. I watch a lot of Hallmark movies in YouTube, so I need to have a look on my history. That's another way you can do it. But I have been remembering to do them on here as well. So I am just going to. We watched one last night as well. What did we watch last night? I can't remember. I need to have a look. So I'm going to write these down as well. So I'm going to keep this quite plain. I'm also going to allow space front and back. I don't know how many I'll end up watching. Last night I just remembered we didn't watch a Christmas movie. We started a new series actually, totally non-Christmassy, called Madness or something like that. Really, really good. It's with a guy that we love from Fear of the Walking Dead. He has got an amazing voice. So I'm excited to watch that later actually. So I'm going to keep that nice and plain. I don't want to do too many decorations. I have done the star stencil again. Looking at these, what Christmas movies do you love the most? We call like the traditional ones our big hitters. So far we've only done Christmas with the Cranks, Surviving Christmas and National Lampoons of those. The rest have all been like Hallmark style movies, and I've watched loads. I have them on when I'm working, so I do need to go through and have a look at what I've watched and on my TV history. Christmas catering was lovely. I'm a big foodie, so that one was a good food one. And yesterday we watched Shoe Addict's Christmas. It's got Candice in it, who is well known for her like Hallmark Christmas movies, although I think she's come away from them now. She's working with like under a different brand or something. But that was a really good one as well. So let us know which ones you love. So I'm going to call it a day right now. Let's put this back together. I have realised I've done this wrong. That needs to go through that way. And we'll have a little look at what we've done so far. But I'm not one to do this every day. I'm more one, like what I've done today, to come in every few days and do a few in a row. I've got some cocktails that I've printed off, so I'm going to keep these going and actually do a cocktail page, because Aid is really into his cocktails, more so this year than ever. So that will be a fun page. But yeah, I'm liking grouping things together. So like I said, I'll do a baking page. Yeah, we did a Christmas floating market at the weekend, so that will be fun to do. We've been to the American History Museum, and we've got a friend staying this weekend, and we're going to Bath Market, so that will be cool as well. We've got some fun things going on. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun journal, but for me, little and often, keeping it simple, not going too crazy. And I think I've finished 3 now, bearing in mind I've been doing this for over 20 years and I never used to manage to finish one at all. So let's have a little look at what we've done so far. So we've got the, oh, that needs to loosen off a little bit, I think, just so we can turn the pages better. So we've got the start, the countdown, we've got the view from our room, and just like talking about our plans for Christmas, what I hope for. And then we've got the tree there as well, the little tag, like I said, keeping it really, really simple. And then heading over to movies as well, which we're going to keep there. So I am very pleased. That's a very good start. Nice and easy. and I'll be catching up with you in a few days time as well. I will also be doing like behind the scenes and that type thing over on Patreon as well. So if you're over there, there will be lots of behind the scenes going on, and if it interests you, we have got a Zoom tomorrow as well. I'll leave the link to that down below if you want to join our little crafty club over on Patreon. Thank you very much. Let me know how you're doing with yours. I can't wait to hear, and I will see you in a video on Thursday. Take care. Bye.